departments of both schools, and thank you for watching this broadcast of the Blackford Bruins. Remember to see our sponsors and thank them for giving us the opportunity to broadcast live with you. All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome. You can pick up either one, it's fine. Welcome to Blackford Sports Network, and just pick up one of them, it doesn't matter. And after that performance, I just had to have you on the show. So, freshman year, coming in, playing JV, getting a little bit of varsity time, not much, but of all the players out there, I got to tell you, I like you play. I like watching you play. You're aggressive. You're tenacious. There's nothing. How's that? Is that what you wanted? There's nothing that you're out there. The only thing that I would say that you needed to do was maybe tone it down a little bit. But what's it like out there playing basketball?
For the most part, it's fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. All
right, good deal. And what is the difference between playing 8th grade and coming out here and playing some JV?
I'm just used to having, like, all my friends with me.
Yeah.
And, like, it's like, I don't know, I've been playing with them for, like, ever.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm so used to playing with Olivia that it's like, when I take out the ball, she's right there, so I can just throw it to her and she'll make it.
That's a huge change from when you come in from the 8th grade year. I know I've seen it in basketball. I've seen it in baseball. There's things that you expect from your friends when you're out there playing.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What are your thoughts on the season so far? You guys seem you've gotten 4 wins this year on varsity, as opposed to the 1 win that they had last year. What's the difference for you in this team that's made them as successful as they are?
I think just practicing and going harder at practice.
All right. And I know you have to get ready for varsity, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we won't keep you too long, but I want to say keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. What other sports do you play besides basketball?
I usually just play basketball.
Just basketball?
Just all year round.
All right. All right, well, we'll let you get back to the court. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
Valentina, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Good, good. So I got to watch you play soccer, and I loved watching you play soccer. But you're not a soccer player, right?
No, I've never played neither soccer nor basketball.
Nor basketball either, right?
Yeah.
What is your sport that you play?
I used to play swimming.
Yeah?
I used to swim, but it's different. Like just a few times a week without competing. Or,
right.
Yeah.
So was that all you did was swim?
Yeah, we don't have season sports. There's you just choose a sport and you do it for the whole year.
And that's it? You do it for really? So you do it for the whole year?
Yeah.
And that's all you do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So what's it like being in America versus Italy?
I think probably sports and school is the main difference.
Yeah.
So sports are not as important and relevant, and we study more and rather than playing sports. So here it's I get to do a lot of more activities, which is very fun.
How about the education? Is the education different?
Oh yeah, we stay in the same room for 6 hours, and it's the teachers that change room, like class.
Oh really?
Yeah, we stay with the same 20 people for 5 years of we have 5 years of a high school. We graduate 1 year later.
You graduate a year later, so you graduate when you're 18, 19 instead of 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So what about the curriculum? Is it different or is it about the same?
Yeah, we when we are in our last year of junior high, we get to decide which kind of high school to attend, and it can depending on the high school you go, you study different, you attend different classes, you take different classes. Yeah.
So in junior high, you choose basically the type. So what kind of different high schools are there?
There's like a scientific one, where you study, you have more hours of math and science
All
and
right.
chemistry. A linguistic, which is the one I attend. Classical, in which you study Latin and ancient Greek.
Right.
Then there's like artistic, and then there are some professional ones that are more focused on a career path. So,
Now that is interesting.
yeah.
I did not know that. So when you say linguistic, is that something that you learn different languages while you're?
Yeah, I study. Okay, English is mandatory in every school, but other than English, I study Russian and German.
So you know Russian and a little bit of German, a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not fluent, but I study them. Yeah.
So it's kind of like America with science and French, or not science, Spanish,
yeah.
Spanish and French.
Yeah.
So you learn enough to maybe go visit one of those countries and.
Yeah, then depending on the language, if I studied Spanish or French, I would be fluent probably because it's very similar to Italian.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right. So are you enjoying your time so far?
Yeah, very much.
Are you enjoying
Yeah.
playing sports and different sports?
Yeah, I am. It's been very challenging at first because I was not used to practicing for so long, but
Right.
now I'm really enjoying it.
All right, good deal. So what is the one thing that you miss the most about Italy?
Probably food.
The food?
Yes.
You don't get enough good food here in America?
I'm used to eating pasta like every single day. Yeah, and a bit more healthier. Like.
Pasta is not healthy, Valentina.
Okay, but we eat also vegetables and and we don't eat so many snacks or McDonald's.
Don't get me started on McDonald's. So it sounds like I need to move to Italy because I love pasta.
Yeah.
And I do like vegetables, so I would probably fit in really good there. So what is it that you like about, because I know you played soccer, and you seem to have fun playing soccer.
Yeah.
You're out here playing basketball, and it looks like you're having fun playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you enjoy about playing those sports?
I think it gives you a lot of satisfaction and like improving. It gives you a lot of satisfaction and like seeing like results or like that can be anything from I ran faster to my team like we won to we got better than the last game. Like it's a very nice. Yeah, it's very satisfactory.
So basically being competitive with yourself or your team.
Yeah, exactly.
So the competition is what
Yeah.
you enjoy.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, good deal. So I have so many questions running through my brain that I can't sort them out. But what do you? I mean, you're only here till June, right?
Yes.
So, is there anything that you wanted to do when you got here? What was the first thing that you were like, hey, this is what I've been looking forward to. I want to do this.
Oh, that's a tough question.
So that means you may have not done it yet.
Oh, okay. Like from maybe also like the small things you see in the movies. So like it's more like to see like a gallon of milk or like going to in a diner like with like those tables that you have like we have different kinds like this kind of small things. It's been interesting and also like try moving from class to class,
yeah,
like and using the locker. Those are things that everybody thinks are very cool. Like having a locker, we don't have lockers.
You don't have lockers.
No, we
well because you stay in the same
yeah,
class.
So
those are the things that you were looking forward to.
Yeah. Then the locker was not so fun anymore because I didn't manage to open it until like for 2 weeks. So.
Hey, everybody goes through that. Everybody. But is there anything besides school that you were like, I want to see this in America, or I want to experience this in America?
I was curious about living in such a small place.
In a small town, like
yeah, I like in a small having small communities, and I've actually enjoyed it because I feel like everybody knows it's easier to get to know each other,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's more of a feeling like everybody's friendly with each other.
Yep.
That's something I was afraid of, but I also looked forward to.
Yes. All right. So I assume you're from a bigger city.
Yeah, it has like 600,000 people.
600,000.
Yeah.
So you live in a really big city.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That would be
probably.
like a Fort Wayne
Yeah.
or something like that. So what is it that you like to do back home?
Like I used to like write in my school magazine.
Yeah, you're
So-
you're a journalist, kind of a.
Yeah.
All right.
Or yes. Or I don't know, like. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not sure.
You're fine. You're fine. I asked some dumb questions. So
No, it's
if it's a dumb question, you just say, "Hey, man, that's a dumb question. Move on." All right. Well, I don't want to keep you up here for too long. You probably want to get changed out and watch watch the varsity team. So thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
If you ever want to stop by all means, have you got to see any Christmas lights yet?
Oh yeah, there's someone who lives in my block that has lots of. Lights.
Oh, no.
no.
I mean, like going through a park where you drive through
Oh no.
millions
Oh
of
no.
Christmas lights.
That would be cool. I
Yes.
didn't even know it existed
Okay.
until a few weeks ago.
So this is what I want you to do.
Okay.
You know who Alexa Hurd is?
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to. That's my daughter, by the way.
Yeah, she told me.
Okay. So I want you to get with Alexa and ask her to take you to see the Christmas lights in Marion.
Okay.
Marion is where I grew up, so I understand the coming from a bigger school to a smaller school. My graduating class was bigger than this school is as a whole.
Wow.
So I can relate with you. Now, I didn't grow up in a town that had 600,000, but I have lived in Washington, D.C. before.
Wow.
So I understand the whole big city and how it works and things like that. But get with Alexa. I'll take you guys out to eat. I'll let her take you out to eat. You can go out, have a good time, invite a bunch of people, and you can either walk them or you can drive them.
Walk.
All right, you're looking at like 3 miles. Do you know that, right? Actually, more than that. If you walk them all, you're
Okay.
looking at probably 8 to 10 miles.
No. Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, so you may want to, if you walk the smaller section of it, because the bigger section kind of goes through some areas of town that you don't necessarily want to be down at night. But drive the short section and walk the long section. I promise you, if you like the Christmas lights in your neighborhood, you'll really like the lights at the Marion Walkway.
Okay.
All right? All right, have a good one. Have Steve what? Ask her if her family watch. Does your family watch?
No.
They don't watch?
No.
Okay.
They would probably make fun of me. but-
They would make fun of you?
Yeah.
Well, you tell them to watch, and I'll tell them not to make fun of you.
Okay. Sure.
I'm telling you can tell them to watch because I talk very well about you.
Okay.
I had nothing but positive, good things to say because I actually like watching you play basketball and play soccer. It's really fun to see someone trying something new.
Yeah.
And I like that about you. I like that you're not afraid to get out there and do something. I mean, you guys have basketball in Europe,
Yeah.
but it's not the same rules as we play here in the United States.
I'm not sure because it.
Oh, I know it's not. I know about European basketball, and they're different.
Okay.
There. As a matter of fact, when you play in the Olympics, you play European rules basketball and not American rules. See, we do things completely different than Europe does, and I'm sure it has something to do with 1775 and us, escaping Great Britain or whatever. But we never wanted to do anything like Europe, so nothing we do is like Europe. The only thing that we do that Europe did is soccer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Soccer. That's about it. That's the only sport that we play that's about the same. So have your parents watch
Okay.
and keep doing what you're doing. I love watching you out there. I hope you play softball.
I'm not sure, but maybe.
I hope you do.
Okay.
I hope you do. It's a lot of fun. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see.
What do you got to lose? Come out, play around, see what you could do. It's a lot easier than what you think, but it's a lot harder than what most people think. But for you, I think you'll be just fine.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, everybody. That was Valentina Donata. I think it's Donata, right? Oh, thank you. I was just getting a little thirsty. All right, David. You're the man. You know that?
All right. Nice interviews.
I'm telling you what, Valentina and Kaylee didn't seem like she wanted to talk much, so I didn't want to keep her down here. She looked like this was more of a burden, so I wanted to let her get down there and get back on the court because she really looked like that's all she was. She was like, I just want to get back down on the court. Will you just hurry up and let me go? So I can appreciate that. I love it. I'm telling you, she tore it up last game. She tore it up this game. I can't wait to see her play it more. You can tell that she wants to play with Olivia and Olivia, but for whatever reason, here we are. And that's
well. They've played the last 2 years together, and so she.
Yeah, you're comfortable
putting in her JV time right now, but that's one of the things I love. What I'm seeing here with Blackford Sports Network, we're covering so many different sports. While you were doing the interview, I walked down, checked out the Sutton Center, and of course the 7th grade boys won 40-36 tonight, and the 8th grade boys were up by 4 in the first period when I was down there. Walked into the swimming pool, and of course you've got a camera in there recording that.
Are they recording?
I assume so, but. So, and if I knew swimming better, I might be able to tell you what a score was. But
all you had to do is look on the clock. They have a score up there.
Okay. there were so many people standing in the doorway, I couldn't get in very far. So,
yeah, I
but
understand that.
A lot of activities going on here at Blackford Junior Senior High School tonight, and it's kind of funny to call it Blackford Junior Senior High School after it's always been Blackford High School.
I refuse. I refuse to call it Blackford Junior Senior.
Yeah.
I'm old school. Take it or leave it. But we're doing
the national anthem.
No, he said fight song, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is fight song first. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought everybody was standing up, taking their hats off for the.
All right. So it looks like. Swimming is not being broadcast tonight.
Okay. Is that being recorded?
Nah, it may be. I don't know.
Okay.
My guess is they had some issues.
Okay.
With the last recording. So, is that a head on top of a cymbal stand?
Yeah, it sure is.
I like it. If there's one thing that the band tells you, Eric, teaches you is we get to watch the game. No. I wish. I just so Kevin knows, I actually told her, hey, if you need me to, give me an email and I'll email them the link to every game. And she told the girls something else, and I won't say it. But yeah, so interesting. But I like her. She's one of my favorite players, and I hope. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna get into the national anthem. And oh shoot, let's not do that. Let's get on to them.
The anthem will be played by the Bruin Pet Band under the direction of Mr. Holden Berlin.
I gotta find out the name of the tuba player in that band. I'm a tuba player myself. Great job by our junior ROTC group tonight. I love that. That's one of my favorite things of coming to a basketball game here at Blackford, is to see that group. They do such a great job.
Now, let's meet our visiting Lady Warriors.
What's the coop?
The
Starting
coop.
for the Warriors, number 14, Lauren Johnson.
Is that Tracy Cook?
Is that who? Yeah.
Okay, that's the coop. Is his music studio at his house.
Oh, okay.
Usually on Wednesday nights, he and I play together. He writes songs and plays guitar, and I play bass for him.
Right on there.
And I've missed the last several Wednesdays due to basketball and other conflicts. So
yeah, you don't say, huh?
I have
You'll see you tend to miss a lot.
Yeah.
You tend to miss a lot when it comes to broadcasting these games.
Yes. We gotta get these tall people to sit down in front of it. No, just kidding, Brian. Just kidding. We knew you were coming and put the camera up high. All right, we're getting our starting lineup. We've got number 2, Olivia Lease. Number 3, Olivia Waters. Number 20, Grace Simmons. Number 22, J.C. Soames.
And just so you know, this game brought to you by Huggins Auto Sales and Service, owner Scott Comfort. Give them a call. Check out their showroom online. Get an idea of their inventory and come in and see them. All right, getting ready to get this game underway here soon. Blackford hosting the Wed-Del Warriors. The officials making sure everything's ready to go, and here we go. Olivia Waters gets the tip off, and we are underway here. The Bruins starting to chuck the ball around the outside edge, trying to get the ball down low now, and right there to J.C. Soames. Nope, not good enough. Hits on the long side.
Good job of running the offense, and we're going to start with the trapping defense, and we create a turnover by Wed-Del right away.
I don't think I'm zoomed out. Oh, whoa, we don't want to go zoomed out too much. Not too much. There we go. Right there.
Since we have tall people sitting in the row right in front of us, we have to put the camera up a little higher, and Grace Simmons in for first 2 points of the game.
Grace Simmons scores for the Bruins.
And now the Bruins playing that full court press defense, and it looks like they're going to give it up yet again. J.C. Soames with the jump ball. This one's going to go Wed-Del's way.
Jump ball goes to the Warriors.
Since we got the jump ball at the beginning of the game, first possession goes to Wed-Del.
All right, here we go.
Stoughton bringing the ball down, and they could have called that, but they didn't.
What was it?
She carried the ball a little bit.
Ball
took a little high bounce, and
I think that Simmons put a hand in it. Of course, I was looking on and that's going to be a foul on number 30. But I thought Simmons put a hand on it, put a little tap on the ball, so that's probably why. Again, this game at halftime, during the varsity game, halftime, they're going to be passing around a bucket. I know a lot of you don't like to come to the games, or you can't come to the games, not that you don't like to. But if you would, get your checkbooks out, because we want you to donate to this cause. There is a girl from Hagerstown that the Lady Bruins are going to be asking for donations later on. So if you're on your laptop, or if you're not, please get your laptop out, your MacBook, your Windows-based PC, Olivia Lease for 3. Nope. Or your tablet, your iPad, your notebook, your Surface, whatever it is that you have, your phone. Click on that $ in the comment section. Donate a little bit of money. Every bit, a little bit helps. Everything tonight is going to go to this one girl and her family.
Bailey 4 from Hagerstown, a junior there, had a stroke over the weekend. She's a basketball player for Hagerstown. So the Lady Bruins said, what can we do to help? So they were going to dedicate this game and fundraise for her tonight. Elise gets the ball underneath and misses a shot there, and jump ball goes back to Wed-Del. And we're getting we're getting donations handed up to us. So at halftime, they're going to pass a bucket around through the stands to get those donations. And a 3-point shot by number 14. That's Johnson, who's a senior guard for Wed-Del. And a foul on the drive before the basket. Be out of bounds to the Bruins.
Now, did you tell that this girl had a stroke and is at Peyton Manning Children's Hospital?
Just in the middle of that. But
all right.
Yeah, so her name is Bailey 4 from Hagerstown. She's at Peyton Manning Hospital right now. And so, we don't want to broadcast necessarily her medical condition. We don't want to violate any HIPAA laws or anything like that. But her family is in need of transportation costs to get to and from Peyton Manning Hospital. But the Lady Bruin girls decided to make this game dedicated to her and try to raise some money to help the family.
And that's all we're asking is for you guys to help out. Anyway, asking for you guys to help out. Every little bit counts, even if you just pass $1 this way. Again, every little bit of money that you donate tonight will go directly to that family. As a matter of fact, I'll probably go to the bank tomorrow, withdraw the amount, and make sure that the girls get it so that they can get it down to that family as soon as possible. But we'll be asking for that at about halftime, or at halftime, so make sure you get them ready, and we will be hitting you up for that. And make us proud and give your money. Both David and I both have a $20 bill each sitting out that we're going to donate, and I challenge everyone to at least try to match our donations if you can. And the Bruins, Sones, you got to turn and put that in the bucket.
Back up and in by Aaron Cagle. So we have a little bit different look on our offensive.
Going to pick up a foul.
A little different look on our offensive play tonight, and we're finding some open people right underneath the basket. We just have to hit those little bunny shots. That'll be Lisa's first foul of the game. And again, full court defensive man-to-man pressure being put on. And Waters gets a little hand on it. Not that she has little hands, but, she gets a hand on it, gets a block, and bring the ball down. Taken away from her. Over to Sones, though. And Sones is called for the charge.
Yeah, I didn't really get to see that one.
So, yeah, not sure she had her feet in position, but Ray Harding coming into the game for the first time. We've missed her for a couple games as she went out with a wrist injury. But I believe the girls' feet were still moving. But Sones was called for the charge. Wed-Del bringing the ball down. And another three-point attempt is off.
Out of bounds. I really hope the officials try to watch, if they can. Critique yourselves. That's how you get better. Not saying that he didn't make a good call. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I hope that they, see their,
Lease from 3 off the rim.
not every
Rebounded
school
to Wed-Del.
has this kind of type of a program. So, with the ones that do, I'd like to see, officials using it to, help out.
Another 3-point shot coming up short for Wed-Del. It'll be ball out of bounds with 3:50 to go in the first period. It's Bruins 6, Wed-Del Warriors 3. We've got Sissy Reed coming in for Aaron Cagle.
I can't remember. Did I play the Dave Montgomery ad?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I need to. That's all right.
Waters bringing the ball across the 10-second line over to Simmons, but turnover by the Bruins and the turnover returned by the Warriors. We'll start it over again underneath the basket.
Is the possession arrow going away, or is it home?
Possession is going towards us right now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I can't see it right now. Waters for 3 and off the back of the rim. Rebound. And Lisa's going to get called for over the back. That's her second foul.
And now Helen Weitzel going to see some game time.
Checking in the lineup for the Bruins, number 10, Helen Weitzel.
So we've got Weitzel, we've got Reed, Harding, Simmons, and Waters in the game right now for the Bruins. Still keeping that full court pressure going. And we got she's carrying the ball and gets called for that. Again, that defensive pressure by the Lady Bruins creating turnovers on the Wed-Del Warriors. If we can turn those turnovers into points, that would be amazing. Simmons now at the top of the key, finds Harding wide open underneath, and Waters cutting in and goes up for the shot and gets fouled.
That's another one. Harding just needs to take that straight up to the basket.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to get fouled. It looks like she was getting fouled anyway.
Yep.
But take that bucket, take that ball straight towards the bucket, and either try to get fouled or try to get the 2 points.
I've even told the high school varsity players, if you want to see a good post position player, go over and watch the 8th graders and watch Vince Oxley as he gets the ball and turns and shoots without taking the ball down or without taking a dribble.
Yeah. The only way you need to dribble is if you need to move closer, back yourself up into the towards the basket, but otherwise just turn and shoot. Chances are 99% of the time you're either not going to get the foul and make the basket, or you're going to get the foul and make the basket and get the extra point when you go to the free throw line.
Waters hits her 2 free throws, stolen by Harding, and wow.
No foul.
They're going to call that a block, huh?
Goodness. Goodness.
So
Goodness. Huh.
Again,
Boy.
Bruins controlling the ball pretty well. Again, defense is creating a lot of good offense for the Bruins, and the sloppy pass inbounds turns it over to Wed-Del. Wed-Del drives it down, rebound off to Harding. Harding taking it down.
Take it all the way.
Take it all the way down and goes up for the shot.
There you go.
Good 2 points.
Harding scores from the Bruins.
That's exactly, she got the rebound, had a wide open lane, and took advantage of it, went straight up for the basket. Off the glass, Jerry Hoover would be proud of that.
He likes the off the glass. If you're doing a layup, that's almost a requirement.
It is, unless you're going to dunk it.
That's some Bill Green talk there.
Yes.
If you're going up for a layup, that thing better hit off one of the white corners of that glass.
There's a good reason that white box is up there on that glass. So
there's a bit of geometry that goes into that. These kids think they don't need math anymore, but geometry is very important when it comes to basketball. All right, Olivia Waters tries to steal that one.
Knocks it out of bounds. It'd be Warrior ball in the corner of the floor. This is always a tricky place to try to take the ball out of bounds, too, because you kind of get you all trapped in that corner. Good defense being put on by Harding and Simmons. Getting a trap, cutting off the baseline. Warriors get the ball back out to the top of the key, they're going to start their offense all over.
A good idea by the Warriors. Yep, down there in the post, turn, shoot, and it's in.
Good.
And Sissy Reed's going to pick up her second foul.
Newsom scores for the Warriors. There's a foul on the play.
All right.
In case anybody was wondering,
That was on
I'm not
Reed
very good
of the
at
Bruins.
fantasy football,
Newsom at the line.
just in case you were wondering. A chance for the three-point play,
And that's good.
and she does.
So Kian Newsom hits a two-pointer, hits a free throw, complete the three-point play. Waters over to the side, gets it out to Weitzel.
And the Wed-Del fans calling for a double dribble. I wasn't paying attention, so.
Me either. I was looking down at the program. And nice two-point shot by Aaron Cagle.
Scores for Bruins.
Oh.
And intercepted by Waters, knocked out of bounds.
That's the problem that you run into when you try to make half-court shot or passes.
Yep,
You give the defense plenty of time to make that read and come up and get the ball.
absolutely.
And that
And-
one's going to be out on Wed-Del. And that's another one of those you can't pass it at the person's feet. You got to give that ball some time to bounce back up into their chest.
Absolutely. Ball inbounded. Waters looked at the three-point shot, passed it over to Simmons, to Harding, back out across the top. Simmons driving in for the lay-in, misses it, rebounded by Wed-Del. Number 31, that's not Sandy. I don't have her on the roster either.
Technical foul. We're calling technical
Yeah.
foul against Wed-Del. Oh, what was she doing?
Driving in, tries to pass the ball out to the wing, and it goes way over the head of her
Goes
wingman.
Way awry. The
Bruins-
Bruins leading 12-6. There's under a minute to play. And Reagan for three, no good. Gets her own rebound. Thank you. Somebody finally following their shot. I love to see it
Absolutely.
when a player follows their shot. 39 seconds. The Bruins get the ball, and somebody just picked up their second foul, number 20. And she's going to come out of the game, I believe. Yep.
Checking in for the Warriors. Number 11, Maddie Clark.
Warriors playing a very aggressive game, playing some. Nope, it's zone defense. 3-2, and Waters for three, no good. But Harding gets the rebound. It looked like she might have been over
Back
the
up.
back, but she puts it right back in for two.
Good aggressive offense there by Harding as she goes up and gets the rebound, puts it up, hits the bottom of the rim, gets her own rebound, and then here it's stolen away by Waters.
Going for
Looks
the
like an
dunk,
easy two.
and-
Oh,
and,
hashtag hard off the glass.
I don't think that one was hard off the glass.
She's getting fouled as she goes.
That one was more. She didn't get it up on the corner of that box.
Yep. Yep.
She got it just a little bit low, and just kind of rolled off the rim. That kind of happens when you get fouled, and she misses the first. What do we say? The ball never lies.
Yep.
And
So at the close of the Blue River game the other day, Olivia hit 4 very critical free throws, and the minute again you talk about hitting free throws is when they miss them, and Olivia misses 2 free throws there. Bruins got the ball and missed a 3-point attempt there, and second to go, and that's the end of the first period. Lady Bruins 14, Warriors 6, and we'll be right back after this message from Dave's Car Corner.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City. All right, we are back. We're going to get into one more ad here. And the Lady Bruins leading 14-6 over the West.
Auto Sales and Service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASE master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City, or you can see their inventory at hugginsshowroom.com.
Are back.
I got the we out, but
Yeah.
we weren't quite back just yet.
Not quite, but go ahead.
So nice to have the Bruin Pep Band here under the direction of Mr. Berlin. I always forget his first name, but I can remember Berlin.
Nolan
Berlin.
I don't know if that's it.
No, it's something. It's a different first name.
Yep,
But we'll call him Mr. Berlin.
that's fine with me. All right, the Lady Bruins inbound the ball.
Grace Simmons up for two and off the basket. And
Is
I
that
think
a
they're
foul?
going to call a foul on Harding.
Offensive foul on Reagan Harding.
Over the back on Harding. That'll be her first foul.
Team 6. Both teams with 6 fouls each. Oh, a nice job. A nice cutback for Wed-Del to get the ball inbound. And now going to drive it in, kicking it back out.
Nice job by
Looks like
Cagle,
they're gonna
cutting
reset.
off the baseline.
A 3, no good. Rebound goes to Waters. She just takes it all the way to the
All
hole.
the way to the hole.
Now back on the full court press.
So as we get further into the season, the girls are starting to learn each other's game and know where to look for somebody, look for the open person. Weitzel was open there in the corner, but 32.
I don't know if you've seen it, but she has been setting up for that wide open 3.
Yes.
And Blackford has just been giving it to her.
Yep.
But she finally makes some pay on that one. Simmons just going to hold on to the ball. Again, Wed-Del's in that 3-2 zone defense.
And good patience being shown. Again, you can tell the girls are maturing in their time because there's no need to rush the ball. If there's nothing there, don't take it. Inside to Cagle for another 2. It's definitely Erin's high game of the year so far. She's got 6 points in the first half already.
That's good. Good deal. Learning to step into that role. It looks like she's moved into more of a post style offense.
And she's got her hands full tonight too, because if you look,
she's playing more of a guard style defense.
Yes,
this number 32 from Wed-Del looks like she's more of a shooting guard. And Waters puts a hand on it, gets the steal. Calling for help. There's Simmons. She gets the ball down to Weitzel, and now we're back out to the top of the key, and she takes it into the hole. Waters, and no good.
Rebounded by Wed-Del, bringing it all the way down, dishes it off over here to 32. But just watching Erin Cagle away from the ball, and she's playing a great defensive game. And
there's that 3
there's that
again.
32 off the backboard this time, rebounded long by Waters over to Simmons. Got a 2-on-2, and Simmons goes in for the lay-in, and gets the 2 points and gets fouled in the process.
A chance for the and one, otherwise known as the 3-point play. And again, if you're watching, get your checkbooks ready. You have 4:58 on the clock before we start begging for money. Dave and I were talking. He said he was going to get down on his knees and beg if he had to. But we're hoping that you guys just find it in your hearts to donate a little bit of money to that Hagerstown senior and her family. She had a stroke, and the Lady Bruins tonight are asking for your help. Donate a little bit to help that family out so that they can get the care and support that they need to make a full recovery.
You know, it's just wonderful to see the Lady Bruins caring so much to make this possible for this girl today. And, you know, Hoosier hospitality is just an amazing thing. You know, stolen by Sones and breaks away for an easy 2 points. That's JC's first 2 points of the game. Got a good balanced scoring attack going on here right now. But, you know, a couple weeks ago, we had an athletic director and football coach that had a stroke at the semi-state football game. And last Friday, schools all over the state lit up their football fields and their scoreboards in honor of the coach down there.
And he ended up actually passing away, and that's why football fields across the state were lit up with the football lights one more time in his honor. Anthony T. said that Erin Cagle is a class act.
Yes, she is. Oh, nice pass underneath to
Macy Cagle.
Macy Cagle. I always have to look twice to make sure, tell the difference between Macy Cagle and Sissy Reed. They both have long blonde
curly
wavy hair.
Yeah.
But the difference is Reed has the headband on tonight.
Oh, is that it?
Yep. I always have to double check and look at the numbers and make sure.
So there's no excuse for you getting it wrong.
Well, then we have two Kegels, and they're both on the floor right now. So Macy and Erin Cagle both on the floor. Simmons underneath finds Weitzel wide open for an easy 5-foot shot. We'll just call it a 5-point shot. That was so good.
Why not?
That's Weitzel's first 2 points. So Lady Bruins spreading the scoring out so far, and everybody getting a chance to score. The only one on the floor that hasn't scored just came in.
Travel.
Again, good defense is creating turnovers by the Warriors.
Number 20, Kevin McLaughlin. Also number 22, Lena Anderson. In from Blackford, number 3, Lou Waters. Number 11, Bree Edmonds.
So we are here live at Blackford High School with the Lady Bruins taking on the Wed-Del Lady Warriors. I've got my sound up on my phone and bleeding over into the microphone here.
Doesn't take much. These microphones are really sensitive, I guess. I was telling you earlier, I think I'm coming down with something, and I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure I'm coming down.
That's not good. Don't expect a hug from me tonight.
I figure I'll spread the wealth and bring it out here to the high school and see how far we can get it.
Well, as far as the boys' team goes, this is Luke Brown's first day back in school today. He's had the flu.
Oh, has he really?
I don't know if you noticed last Saturday how peaked he looked, but he was not feeling good at all.
Nah.
Last Saturday night against Bluffton, and
my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
But he's back at school today. So we usually have Doug Smith with us here at the ball games. He's in Texas, so we got his brother Brian in front of us who's refused to step in and announce for us today. But, you know, just got to hassle him whenever I can. Foul on number 14.
Both teams are in bonus now.
Kevin McLaughlin at the line for the Warriors for one and the bonus.
I just got a text from Kevin Brown, says he's got a $20 donation, is trying to figure out how to get that on the app.
Tell him to hit the dollar sign on the
you see the
dollar box.
Dollar sign down in the where you put your chat in on the right hand side.
And yep, before you put any message in there, there's a dollar sign. So if you have something in that text box, take it out and then the $sign will come up. So you put your comment in after you hit the $sign.
Briadney shoots 2, rebounded by Sones, and off of her foot, out of bounds.
I'm with you. I'm with you there, Anthony. He wants a kegel-to-kegel basket.
That would be, and I'll let you announce that because I'll mess that up. Kegel-to-kegel.
All I would say is there's kegel-to-kegel and it's a bucket. I've done the two for a little while. Actually, I had the pleasure. Oh, a nice
block by Waters.
Actually, I had the pleasure of coaching Aaron Cagle in softball for a few
Waters
years.
from the corner is off. Rebounded by Wed-Del and thrown out of bounds.
That's going to be Blackford ball.
Back to the Bruins.
Waters with the ball.
Less than a minute to
Looking
go in the half.
3 by Briadney is
off the braces. Bounces up off the rim, up into the braces, and it'll be out of bounds to the Warriors.
Up to the winch cable. Wed-Del moving the ball slowly across the timeline.
And stolen by Briadney. And Sones is wide open underneath, but Adney doesn't see her. Now over to Sones. Sones driving around, out to Adney. Back out to Cagle. Cagle drives in, out to Adney. Adney for 3, off the back side of the backboard. 20 seconds to go in the half. 24-11, Lady Bruins still controlling the game.
And they're not going to move the ball quick. They're going to take their time.
I think they're going to take their lumps and take them into halftime, but shot by number 11, rebounded underneath by 24, rebounded by Sones with 2 seconds to go.
And
three-quarter shot. Oh! Boy, that looked good from where I was
just
sitting.
A little off, and that is halftime. As the Lady Bruins lead the Wed-Del Warriors 24-11.
American Veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
All right, as you guys can see, I have my phone up here, and I'm going to try and walk you through this. Down here on your chat bar, there's a $sign right there. If you click that, it'll ask you if you want to do a super chat or a super sticker. Doesn't matter which one you do, just pick one. And as you'll see, it automatically puts a $1.99 in there. You can change that amount by, sliding this over or moving it to the right. You can donate as much as $100. But all I'm asking for is that you guys donate that little minimum there of $2. If you can do that, you just hit buy and send. It'll ask for all of your credit card information. All of that money will go to the senior of Hagerstown who had a stroke. She's currently down at Peyton Manning Children's Hospital in Indianapolis. And if you've ever made that trip, it's a little bit difficult and a little bit hard to make that trip unless you have quite a bit of extra money for gas and fuel, maybe even some food, because obviously you're not going to go home every time you need to eat, so you're going to have to go out to eat every day. So if you guys can please donate for that. The girls are sending around a bucket at halftime here. and going to be asking for donations as well to help that girl, and that's where we got the idea. So we're going to help the girls help this senior. What's her name again?
Sorry about that.
That's
My
all right.
paper's buried here. But her name is Bailey Four.
Bailey
Foor.
Young lady had a stroke at 8. I think she's a junior in high school. So 16 or a 17-year-old girl having a stroke is never a good thing. So let's help this family out, especially this time of the year, Christmas, when you should be thinking about all the things that you're thankful for and spending time with family. This family has to worry about their daughter and what she's going through. So we're just going to ask that you donate just a few dollars, not asking for a lot, just a little bit. Every little bit helps. I know, I can tell you for right now, just the people that are around us have $20 bills, $10 bills. I thought I seen somebody had a 20, a couple 10s, a couple 5s, all ready to be donated. So, let's, again, help this family out. And whatever money you give, we'll go straight to that. And I'm going to thank you guys.
Up here.
Yeah. I'm going to thank you before you even do it. I hope that you do. And it's going to go to helping that family out. So please help, and we'll appreciate it. As you can see, that's what that bucket right there is for. Everybody's putting money in it. So thank you again. If you do donate, it is greatly appreciated. So with that, again, the Bruins lead 24-11 at the.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
He's carrying around Luke's school books.
All right. One more time, and we'll be back.
Auto Sales and Service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASE master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City, or you can see their inventory at hugginsshowroom.com.
All right, we are back. Again, thank you to our sponsors. Still going to accept money throughout the entire game. Any money donated will go straight to that young lady and her parents. I know that there is one of you out there that wants to donate and it says you're having a hard time. I think that's user error there, Kevin. Nice try, though. But anyway, the girls are getting ready to come back out. We're getting ready to get this second half underway with just a little under 4 minutes to go. Do you have any stats? Who has points? Who doesn't?
I don't have all the stats here. I've got points. So far, Olivia Lease has 2 points and 2 fouls. Olivia Waters has 4 points off of a field goal and 2 free throws. Helen Weitzel has 2. Grace Simmons has 4. J.C. Sones has 2. Reagan Harding has 2. And leading all scorers is Aaron Cagle with 6 points.
Yep, I was just getting ready to say. So Cagle is 3 for 3, shooting 100% from the field, with 3 rebounds, 6 total points. Olivia Waters 0 for 4 from 3. 1 for 3 from the field goal, 2 of 4 at the free throw line. She has 3 rebounds and 4 points. Harding 0 for 1 from 3, 2 for 2 from the field, And with 2 rebounds, she has 1 foul and 4 points. Simmons is 2 of 3 from the field, 0 for 1 at the free throw line for 4 points. Lise is 0 for 2 from 3, 1 for 2 from the field. She has 2 fouls, as you said, with 2 total points. Sones is 1 of 3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 foul for 2 points. Weitzel is 1 of 1 for 2 points. Adney is 0 for 2 from 3, 0 for 1 from the field. And Macy Cagle 0 for 1, 1 rebound, 1 foul. And that's your halftime recap of the girls' varsity game. And anything else you want to talk about?
I just keep forgetting to look at that Blackford Bruin app. It's always there. This is such a great app. Another thing that Blackford High School has, we've got a great group of students with put this app together, and they're here at the girls' game. And I'm learning this whole broadcast thing, so I'm good. Working hard just to talk, and I've got the BSN app up on YouTube and watching the game, but I keep forgetting to look at the app. I need like 2 phones up here. Maybe I'll bring my tablet computer and watch the game on one and watch the app on the other one.
In order to do this broadcast the right way, that's pretty much what you need. You need a laptop and you need 2 laptops so that you can do that. But you also need something to write with, because the one thing that the Blackford basketball app does not keep a staff for is assists.
Right.
So if you want to know assists, then that you gotta watch that, or keep that app or keep that stat on your own, which is hard to do while you're doing all of this other stuff up here.
Absolutely.
You're trying to talk and write,
and you're running the computer, running the scoreboard.
Yep. You should have probably about 5 people up here to do this job, and all 5 of them need some kind of a electronic device sitting in front of them.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to sit up here with you and do the girls' games with you.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt you, but if you follow the Blackford Athletics page, they gave you guys some kudos.
Yep.
From LCC, Lighthouse Christian Church, or Christian Academy. It would be Lighthouse Christian Church, right?
It's actually just a school. They have several different churches that feed into there.
Seed?
So
LCC, they call
is
it
LCC or LCA?
No, it's LCC is what they call them. I don't know. That's what Tony called them anyway.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I'll look that up. But Bruins have the ball to start the second half. And cutting inside, Lise for 2 points, fed assist, I believe, from Sones. So Lise back into the game after sitting out most of the second quarter.
She did not see any second quarter action.
Due to 2 fouls in the first quarter, she took a seat early and sat out the whole second quarter. And Wed-Del, number 14, shoots, rebounded by Sones. And here come the Bruins, setting up their offense. So they're working with a high post with 2 wings, looking for Sones underneath, and knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. Be out of bounds to the Lady Bruins. Sones will be bringing the ball in and out to Waters at the top of the key. Underneath to Cagle, finds Sones wide open. Sones for an easy 2-point layup. 28-11, 7 minutes to go in the third period. Lady Bruins have backed off of their full court pressure. Just working on the half court pressure, maybe saving some energy, see if they need it for the fourth quarter. Rebound by Cagle, out to Waters. Waters wasn't quite ready for it. She was setting a pick. And an easy 2 points.
And do we have a timeout? Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
A 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout for the Warriors.
Dang it.
So we'll be right back after this message from AMVETS.
I couldn't get my
American veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
Oh, the old hamstrings tightening up on me.
We are back. Bruins bringing the ball in. Waters bringing it down across the 10-second line. Lease cutting out to the wing and backdoor to Simmons. Simmons underneath and is fouled by.
A bit of a late call, but.
You had to think about that one for a second.
A call nonetheless.
Foul on number 14.
I need to change the half score. I'm surprised nobody has said something to me yet.
That's Lauren Johnson. Simmons at the line. First shot is up and in.
Checking in for Blackford, number 24, Ray Harding. Back in for the Warriors.
Simmons will be shooting her second free throw. And just off the front of the rim. Warriors bringing the ball across. And up and over the top of the rim, rebounded by Waters. Waters bringing it down, driving it down to the corner, out to the top to Simmons. Ball knocked loose. Over to the corner, to the left corner, but Sones back at the top to the Waters. To the Waters?
Is it just me, or do the Bruins seem to be passing the ball just a little bit better?
They do. I think after the last game, they probably ran some laps for some of the passes that they did. But much sharper passing by the Lady Bruins, and it's showing as they take control of the game. There's a rebound by Lease. She'll bring the ball down across the 10-second line. Over to Waters in the wing now. Waters working her way into the basket, goes up for two, and is fouled in the process. Will go to the free throw line. Shooting two.
Foul Warriors 22.
I guess I'm not as dumb as some would think that I am, huh?
No Waters in the line for Blackford.
Few things that I remember saying about the team a few weeks ago. It seems like they're actually doing now.
We've got Waters now is 3 for 5 at the free throw line, and the second shot is up and
Good
nothing
job.
but net. So 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Giving Olivia 6 points for the game now. Bruins have switched to a man-to-man defense. And,
nice pass.
Sones gets passed by her player, and 24 of Wed-Del scores 2 points.
Don't give it to her. Shoot it. Nope.
Inside to
Look at
Sones. That's one of the things I know Mitch has been working on, that when it goes inside like that, if you don't have the shot, go right back out with it. You get a good inside-out game going. But inside to Sones, she's tied up. Jump ball is called, and the arrow is pointing to Wed-Del on this time.
I'm actually doing pretty good. That's what I had.
Yeah.
Score 31-15, 4:45 to go.
Okay.
Oh,
traveling.
She took about
Nice
4.
defense there by Harding.
Speaking of traveling.
Yeah.
So my wife shows me a video of LeBron
Oh,
James
I saw that.
where he picks the ball up and holds the ball like this in his hand.
Yeah.
And then starts dribbling again after he took like 3 steps. So good job. A 3 by Olivia Lease. I think she heard me say shoot that.
Yep.
But anyway, I thought I was dying laughing when the other player, the defender's like looking at the ref going, and the ref was looking down this way, wasn't even looking at LeBron.
Yep. Again, good man-to-man defense, and it's broken up by Sones, and she makes a spin move and gets fouled in the process.
Blocking foul. Is that going to be on number 31?
Good decision by JC she was going in for the left-handed layup. The girl cut her off, so she spun around and started to go up and then got fouled in the process. Inbounded to Waters, over to Sones for about 10 feet out, and that's up and good.
JC Sones scores for the Bruins.
Again, nice balanced scoring by the Bruins. A lot of we don't have anybody in double figures just yet, but we've got 4 or 5 players edging on it. Broken up by Waters.
Oh, she had the lead
And
for Sones.
she had picked the ball up as it got knocked out of her hands, so she didn't want to be called for double dribble. Inside to Sones. And
she's gonna
Sones is hacked.
She gets fouled hard. Hey, and just to be fair, I call that a good foul.
It was.
I don't care what team you're
Yep.
on. If you have somebody that's going to make a good shot like that or an easy bucket like that, if you're gonna foul, you better foul hard.
Exactly.
Don't let them make it. Make them earn those 2 points. There's
Sones
one.
at the line for Blackford. Checking in for Blackford, number 20, Grace Simmons.
Simmons checking in for Olivia Waters, getting a breather here.
For Wed-Del.
Sones getting ready for her second free throw attempt.
Newsom.
And it up and good.
And she earned both of them. Now we've got, come on, Reed. Pay attention.
All right, Sissy Reed coming in for Harding. So with this man-to-man defense, they're spending a lot of energy keeping up and playing good, strong defense, creating some turnovers, and again, almost turned over, broken up by Helen Weitzel. Back out to Wed-Del. Released, knocked away by Grace Simmons, recovered by Wed-Del. Almost had a little bit of lapse in the defensive coverage right there. Underneath the 32, but see, there's a good example, inside out. Went into 32, she brought it right back out because she felt a defender on her hip. Rebounded by Sissy Reed. Helen Weitzel bringing the ball down. Over to Lease. Lease over to Sones. Sones back over.
Oh.
Broken up by 22 of Wed-Del. Wed-Del gets fouled by J.C. Sones.
Foul, Blackford, 22, Sones.
That'll be her second foul.
Checking in for the Warriors.
And the team's first foul for the half.
Also back in for the Bruins, number 33, Aaron Cagle.
Wed-Del gets the ball half court, passes it in. I'm not sure why they're waiting and slowing the game down. When you're behind by 38-15, you want to get the ball moving. And stolen away almost by Reed, recovered by Wed-Del, finds a person underneath, and shot is up over the top of the bank board.
She knew that. As she released it, she kind of had a big grin on her face.
Yep.
I think she was expecting to get a foul call or get
well,
fouled.
she was hoping
by
she was
Lease.
going to get fouled, and Lease backed off, did not make the foul, and she found herself wide open, and Lease inside to Reed. Reed goes up for the shot, short on the shot, rebounded by Wed-Del. That's Mitchell rebounding, bringing the ball down across the 10-second line. A little reverse dribble over to Clock. And, I thought it was going to go out of bounds, but saved by Wed-Del. And she steps on the line. As she passed the ball, she stepped on the line, steps out of bounds. It'll go over to the Bruins. Minute 18 to go in the third period. Lady Bruins are up 38-15. Simmons bringing the ball across the center line. Weitzel had an open shot for a second, Back out to Lease, into Simmons. Simmons up for two, misses it. Rebounded by 20, which is McLaughlin of Wed-Del. Into 32 underneath, and rebounded by Aaron Cagle. Over to Simmons to bring the ball down. Again, good positioning there by Aaron Cagle to get that rebound.
Now under a minute. We're at 35 seconds to play here. In the third, Reed's going to drive in. She gets fouled.
The ball is jammed.
Stuck.
The ball is jammed between the rim and the backboard.
Let's
and
go grab one of them.
I want to see. I want to see one of the girls jump up there and get it. Here comes Landon Grimes to the rescue. Landon Grimes rescues the ball. Since all the extra basketballs have been put up since halftime was over, they put the balls away into the locked closet. Sissy Reed at the free throw line, shooting two. She misses her first attempt.
Shooting long, focusing on the back part of the rim, not the front part of the rim. Again.
Not much arch on that ball, was there?
No, you don't need a lot of arch, but you do need to focus on the front edge of the rim and not the back edge of the rim. Oh, nice pass.
Nice back door. Nice back door by number 24 of Wed-Del. Lease backing off so she didn't get her third foul called on her.
Hey, you only have 5 to give.
Yep.
Get your money.
And
a nice steal. Throws it up, and it's going to be short. That's going to do it for the third quarter. And with that, let's go on into break. The Bruins lead 38-17.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
All right, we're back one last time. The Bruins beating them.
Bruins Auto Sales and Service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASE master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City. Or you can see their inventory at hugginsshowroom.com.
All righty then. Go ahead, David.
I was talking away, and when he said that we had one more to go, I was thinking he's talking about one more quarter, and I'm talking about how well the Lady Bruins have been playing, and he meant one more commercial. So I see that the 8th grade team is finished, and haven't got a score yet for the 8th grade team. Trying to get somebody's attention to have them come up here and get a score to me.
Oh, look. You got me focusing on the wrong thing.
Lease up. We won big. Okay. I get a report that we 8th grade boys beat Southern Wells big time. I don't know the score yet, but we'll get that for you. And if you don't hear it here, look for Blackford Athletics. They'll have it posted on the Facebook page.
I'm guessing it was a pretty big score.
I would imagine so. Our 8th grade team is coached by David Wars, and his son Jack.
Oh, they're going to get a foul.
Is
lucky.
His son Jack is a really good player for 8th grade team. Trying to get Coach Wars' attention, but he is totally focused. That's the way he coaches, totally focused. Not going to get his attention.
He says, not today.
And Waters drives in. Gets another 2 points. 40-17 with 7 minutes to go in the game. And again, we're back to man-to-man defense. We've got our starters in, except we've got Harding in instead of Cagle. Finding Lise open underneath, and ball's knocked out of her hands. Wed-Del bringing the ball up. Now, I can't look at McLaughlin without thinking about her shooting that ball over the top of the bank board now.
I just think
Nice
it's funny
cut.
that you call it a
Nice
bank
cut
board.
by 24 and blocked by Waters.
Checking back in for the Warriors.
I just think it's funny that you still call it a bank board.
Yeah.
Marcy Bunch.
I don't know why I've always called it a bank board. It's a
You're
back-
not the only one. There's
well,
some
because you
people that-
bank your shot off of it,
Yeah,
so you
sure.
know you take it to the bank.
I understand it.
I
Doesn't
was,
make it any less funny.
no.
Just call it glass.
Exactly, off the glass.
Off the glass.
So growing up, I had a basketball player in my family, Andy White, who coached with Coach Hoover at North Judson, and then, but Andy played at the University of Louisville back in the early '60s when you still had freshman teams.
Oh.
But he played against players like Elgin Baylor and
Yeah.
Jerry West and Oscar Robertson. Well, yeah, I think he played. He might have been a sophomore when Oscar was still at Cincinnati. But anyway, he taught me fundamental basketball, and he's always called it a bank board and taught me to shoot off the glass, which, of course, in my driveway it was plywood.
Hey, mine. I played at a neighbor's house. Ours was an old fence. Old privacy fence.
Simmons hitting the free throws.
Hit
one free throw.
Number 11,
free throw.
Brianne.
Adney's coming back into the game.
But all my cousins, if you look at the whole Wed-Del side of the family, all of my cousins, my nephews, everybody is 6'2" and taller.
Yeah.
But they all have the same hairline that I have. And then if you look at the other side of the family, I'm as tall as my other cousins on that side, and they have full heads of hair. So, you know,
You got screwed in both
I
departments.
got cheated both in height and the hairline. So
Adney's gonna pick up a foul. I got the poor hairline, but I got the height.
yeah,
Found the Bruins, number 11, Adney.
And I chose to
Back on
work
the floor for the Warriors, number 31.
rather than play
Andrea
ball.
Stoke. Also number 14, Lauren Johnson.
with 5:39 to go, it's 41-17. Lady Bruins keeping good control of the game. Back to man-to-man defense. Sones playing well off the ball, keeping that 24 from getting the ball. Adney gets tied up at the center of the floor. Jump ball will go to
Blackford.
nope, Warriors.
What? I know I didn't miss one.
I'm just looking down at the scorers table and seeing which way the arrow's pointed.
Yep.
Over and back.
Uh,
You know, when you take the ball out of bounds on that side, it's always it's
might
always
as well
better.
start
You
on
might
the
as well
other
get
side.
on the other side of the 10-second line because you can
Yep.
do that on the inbounds.
yep.
Waters looking for Sones underneath and finds Adney. Adney.
Yep.
Adney puts it up and is off. Rebounded by the Warriors, bringing it down. And shot is up and rebounded by Lise. Lise is bringing the ball down, and she'll slow it up, set up the offense. She looks for Adney and throws the ball away. And foul, I believe, is going to be on Adney, trying to get the ball back.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just have to be careful with those cross-court passes. That
Definitely on ad.
Checking back in for the Warriors, number 22, Lena Anderson.
Less than 5 minutes.
And I know listening to Coach Waters at practice this week, the girls have done a much better job of it, but trying not to rush the game and run the offense and and let the game come to you. If you be patient with your offensive scheme, make good passes, make good cuts, and follow the game plan, you're going to win a lot of games that way. And so as we getting further into the game, we're getting a little bit sloppy, but again, good tough defense. And number 20, there's McLaughlin, went into the basket this time.
The old sky hook.
Waters bringing the ball across, and she's going to get called for palming. Does a cross dribble across and had her hand to the side of the ball a little bit too far and is called for palming the ball. I guess they still call that palming.
It's actually called carrying.
Carrying the ball.
Yep, carrying the ball. That's Sissy Reed's third.
Well, you can't take them home with you.
Nope. Use them.
That's right.
Use them or lose them.
Foul, Blackford. Number 32, Reed.
Ah.
And broken up by Waters, out of bounds off of Olivia's hand. It'll stay down on the Wed-Del side. 4:14 to go. 41-19. Lady Bruins staying in control of this game. Number 30 for Wed-Del takes a three-point attempt, rebounded by Waters. Waters looking down the floor and finds Sones underneath. And should we say it again? Sones got the ball and then took a dribble.
Oh, yeah.
At least she got the foul was she drew a foul that time. But if she would have just turned and shot, maybe she would have got the 2 points and just been working on a three-point play here.
You're doing two things when you turn and dribble before you shoot. One, you're robbing your teammate of that assist.
Yes.
And number two, you're allowing the defense time to guard you.
Yes.
The whole point of getting the ball down there like that is the element of surprise, and they're behind the ball. Action is always faster than reaction.
Exactly. And that's common in high school sports, high school post players all over. Always want to take that ball down. And when, I always tell our post players, I said, when you bring that ball down underneath, you just made it my level where you just made me equal to you. So I don't care how tall you are. Once the ball is down below your waist, then I can pick it off.
Do you want me to explain why the reasoning I think that they're doing it?
Why is that?
Because they don't. Oh.
Ooh.
Not sure that was a foul. But,
number 55 in the JV is now 34 in the varsity, and that looked like a pretty good block.
That was a pretty good block. Anyway, they don't know how to shoot the ball unless it's in their hands the way they want it in their hands.
Yeah. Yep.
They don't work on shooting the ball with the seams crossed or something like that, so they try to dribble to readjust it, and they don't really need to.
Yep. And I believe as the season goes on, you'll see them working on some of the skills like that more and more. And again, this is our sixth game of the season, so 6 out of what do we girls play, about 22?
20, 30, something around
22, 23, I think. So, but you like to see the kids work on those fundamental things and just catch and shoot. And right there, you see Bree Adney got the ball off the rebound, went right back up with it, didn't give the defense the time.
Should have been a foul call, but Blackford keeps getting the rebound. Now Waters is going to shoot the three, and it's good.
She gets her.
Waters, three-point basket.
And now we've got not giving her timeout to tie her shoe.
Wow. He was calling the 5 seconds right there, wasn't he?
Now she gets to call the timeout. I believe Wed-Del
took the timeout, and they're going to take a full timeout, I think so.
Yeah.
So 2:41 to go in the game. It's 46.
American Veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
Hang on.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
All right, we are back with 2:41 to go in the ball game. Lady Bruins are up 46-19. We've had a really good defensive showing by the Bruins, and which has turned into some easy points. And also on the offense tonight, they've done a great job of sitting back and running the offense and letting the shot come to them rather than forcing the shot. Shot there by Wed-Del is long and picked up by Sissy Reed, brought down across the 10-second line, and here we go setting up the offense. And you'll see the pick underneath to Lise in the corner, and 2 points for Lise.
The roll on that one. I think that ball hit just about every part of the rim before it went in.
That's what you call one of those Father, Son, Holy Ghost around the rim, and now I'm in. So,
that's probably what it did, too.
Again, good defense by Briadney there.
Yeah.
The girl picks up the ball, and you just get right up in their face and make it difficult to pass.
Yeah, number 34 has been in the paint for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, I think she's been in the paint ever since they crossed the 10-second line. So.
And she still is. Now she gets out of it.
That would be a good question to ask.
Our good friend David?
Our friend David, and see if they even bother to call those 3 seconds.
Where is he?
I think he went home.
Did he really?
I saw him
listening, watching.
You
He's
bet.
Yell
I'm
at us
sure he is.
when he sees us.
Well, actually, you know what? Knowing David, he's probably back in the concession stand working.
That's true. He does work a lot in there.
He donates a lot of time here for the school and the athletics.
He does do that. Great guy.
Yep.
Great guy.
So,
but he's a horrible referee.
We keep hiring him anyway.
I know.
All right, Waters over to Weitzel. And, again, girls running the offense. Waters takes a step back and in. That not only hit every part of the rim, but went off the bank board and in.
Went off the glass.
That too.
All right, so it looks like nobody's commenting anymore. Oh.
Okay. Well, with 30-point lead with 1:06 to go, you think we lost our audience?
No, they just stopped commenting.
32, Reed. For fourth.
Kevin Brown is still listening.
Is he?
Yep.
We don't care about Kevin. She misses the first one, 50-20, with a little over a minute to play.
All right.
Just a little short. Wed-Del gets the rebound.
Minute to go. Bruins up by 30. 30 shot by number 31, long by Briadney, and Bree tries to pass it down to Lise. Lise takes it in. Not sure how that wasn't a foul, but again, I think the officials are just going to let them play this last minute unless it's something drastic. Shot by number 21, rebounded by Briadney and off of her fingertips, out of bounds, 27.5 seconds to go. And this will be another good victory for the Bruins tonight. Oh, and 31.
2-point basket.
2-point basket. She was just inside the 3-point line. Waters bringing the ball down. We might just wait and take the last shot. Nope. Waters drives a running jumper and just off the rim with 5 seconds to go. And jump ball with half a second to go.
Jump ball.
Arrow possession going to the Bruins. Let's see who's going to get this last shot. And the ball is inbounded, and that's the end of the ball game. We got Mitch Waters coming up after the game to talk to us about the game. But that's a victory for the Lady Bruins. That's number 4 of the season. That's 4 times the wins that we had all last season. We're still early on in the season, but a good turnout by the Bruin fans. The basketball band playing their hearts out over there. Good game by the Lady Bruins. Good defensive stance, and good defensive stance turns into good offensive rebounds. So we're looking at the stats here for the ball game. Trying to get Mitch's attention to get him up here for interview. But stats for the game: Olivia Waters was 1 for 5 from 3 points, 3 for 6 from 2 points, 4 from 6 from the free throw line, with 4 rebounds and 13 points. J.C. Sones was 3 for 5 from the 2-point shots, 4 for 6 at the free throw line for a total of 10. Olivia Lease was 1 for 3 from the 3-point, 3 for 5 from 2-point. No free throws tonight, 3 rebounds, had 9 points. Simmons was 2 for 5 from the field goal, for field goals, 2-pointers, 2 for 5 from the free throw for a total of 6 points. Erin Cagle had a great game tonight. She was 100% from the field, hitting 3 for 3 from the field, had 3 rebounds, ended with 6 points. Reagan Harding was 0 for 1 from the 3-point strike, but she was hitting 100% from the 2-point line. Was 2 for 2 for a total of 4 points and 2 rebounds. Weitzel was 100%, shot 1 for 1 from 2-point land and ends up with 2 points. And so good rounded overall game by the Lady Bruins. Spreading the offense out among a lot of different players. Good defensive play by the Lady Bruins. They played a nice 2-3 defense in the first half. Came out man-to-man in the second half. And that strong defense turns into a lot of easier points for the Bruins. But 50-22 is our final. And we're going to go to a commercial while we wait on Mitch Waters to come up and join us. We'll be right back.
Auto Sales and Service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASE master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City. Or you can see their inventory at HugginsShowroom.com.
All right, we are back. We had a great turnout tonight. A lot of activity going on here at Blackford High School. We're waiting on Mitch Waters to come up for a post-game interview here with me. And but a lot of great things happening tonight. If you didn't participate here at the game or you didn't hear about it, we're the Blackford Lady Bruins put together a fundraising night tonight and raising money for Bailey 4 from Hagerstown High School, who suffered a stroke this past weekend. and all donations will go towards medical bills and transportation for her parents driving back and forth to Indy. And please keep Bailey and her family in your prayers, and let's show them love from the Bruin family. We had a great, at halftime of the varsity game, we had a great turnout as they passed the buckets through the crowd, and I think we raised quite a bit of money. And also, thanks to Steve Hurd, he has on the Blackford Sports Network, if you're watching at the bottom of the comment sheet, where you make your comment, if you look to the right of that box, there's a $sign there where you can donate. Just press that button, and it'll lead you through to where you can make a donation with your credit card or debit card. And that's available. So we'll see, how much we raised here tonight for Bailey Hurd. Bailey 4. But again, a good turnout by the Bruin fans. We had a lot going on. The swim team was in the swimming pool tonight. Not sure who they were. I can't remember which team was here with them. But also over in the Sutton Center, we had the junior high boys teams playing. The 7th grade won their game 40-36, and the 8th grade team won their game tonight. We did not see or hear the final score, but we do know that they won the game. So we'll wait here just for another minute to see if Mitch comes out of the locker room. If not, we'll sign off for the night. We've got games coming up this weekend. We've got another four-game series coming up on Saturday. The Lady Bruins, the JV, will start at 1 o'clock, and the varsity starts at 2:30. And that's a home game here at Blackford High School. And I'm trying to think who they play this coming weekend. Let me look real quick on the schedule. So Saturday, the girls play Madison Grant. So 1 o'clock, the girls will be playing Madison Grant here at Blackford High School. And then that evening, as soon as the girls' game is over, we'll be packing up all the gear and headed down to Blue River Valley for a game with Blue River. And so we want to make sure that you tune in to the Blackford Sports Network. So did we have some results?
Bailey's grandma
Yes.
was in the locker room talking to the girls after.
Oh my gosh. So how cool is that? I'll share with you what I was just told, and Mitch Waters, I think we'll probably go ahead and sign off here in a minute, but so we're raising money for Bailey 4 here tonight at the Lady Bruins basketball game. We took in donations at halftime of the varsity game, and we've been taking donations through the Blackford Sports Network on our through the automated system there. And after the game, Bailey's grandmother is here at the high school and came in to thank the girls. And so they're going to be tied up with the grandma down there. So we'll go ahead and sign off. But what a great gesture. So proud of these Lady Bruins for being so caring and loving for somebody that they don't even know personally, but they chose to help raise funds to help the 4 family getting transportation back and forth to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, as Bailey had a stroke on Saturday and has been in Peyton Manning Hospital ever since. So keep her in your prayers. We want to thank everybody for listening. Thank you for watching tonight. Blackford Sports Network is proud to be part of the Bruins.